And we are back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we left off, we are starting a new month. There is the ball that is being planned for, and our monthly mission of investigating a seemingly abandoned cathedral that's not actually appearing to be abandoned. So there's some conspiracy at work there. But let's go ahead and start it up since today it's a bit strict on time, so we're going to try and tackle things in as much of a timely fashion as possible. Since last time was the investigation for the month, this time will be mostly combat. And that is like the Paralogue quest. So we're going to be choosing the fight option from our monthly option here for the weekends. And then, yeah, that'll probably be it for today. And then next time will be the main story beat for this particular chapter. And as always, first time of the day, connecting to the online. I don't know, I say of the day, technically, all the times of starting up the game. Which isn't daily, because it's only per recording, so once a week, but still. Alright. I believe everyone is probably good, since we've checked them probably twice over now, so we're just going to go right into battle. Alright, and like I thought, we have 3 paralogs, no quests this time around. Auxiliary, I think, are not needed. Yeah, so we have Falling Short of Heaven, when Catherine and the Knights of Seiros ride out to seek retribution against the Western Church for their attacks on the Archbishop. Ash is eager to accompany them. In Ocean View, Western Church extremists have taken over land sacred to Kikol, one of the 4 saints. Seteth heads out to rid the area of them, and Flayn insists on going along. And Swords and Shields of Seiros. The Alliance has requested aid from the monastery, but the Knights of Seiros are low in personnel. Alois and Shamir decide that the students will have to suffice. Okay, looking at these, it looks like Sword and Shield of Seiros is the lowest level one, so we'll tackle that one first, and then probably move upward. Even though, quite honestly, my own interests kind of align in reverse, where it's like, I would have probably have done Falling Short of Heaven and Ocean View first, since, I mean, the Knights of Seiros have been kind of a bit boring so far, but these are folks in my class. But yeah, we'll start with Sword and Shield of Seiros. Me saying that I'm going to be trying to do things briskly, and then I'm blabbing away. But I like to always vocalize my thought process here. Sword and Shield of Seiros, White Clouds, Chapter 9, The Cause of Sorrow.
And that is our situation.
But with so few knights, we'll surely... Ah, Professor! Excellent timing.
What's going on?
Alois, you're not going to suggest we send students, are you?
I am, actually. Do you have a problem with that?
I do. We can't send them out on a knight's mission without Rhea's blessing.
I'm sure I can get the go-ahead. I'll just say the students have a new field training opportunity or something like that. Besides, we'll be there. We're not going to let them get killed by pirates.
What's this about pirates? What are you talking about? What's this about pirates?
There are pirates causing havoc in the port of Deirdre, at the center of House Regan's territory.
The Merchants Association sent a request via the Eastern Church asking for protection.
The Eastern Church?
You haven't heard of the Eastern Church? I suppose it's because they don't have much of a presence.
The Eastern Church controls Eastern Fodlan. They don't have a standing army like we do. So, for incidents like this, they customarily ask for help from the Central Church.
I imagine they want to contribute to make their presence known in the Alliance.
Be that as it may, we knights are quite busy. We don't have personnel to spare. Therefore, we're enlisting your help.
You should have some experience dealing with pirates from your mercenary days, right?
I may. I don't remember. I'll go with I may. That feels like something that Byleth would say.
The students have dealt with pirates, so this shouldn't be a problem for them.
Come with us, won't you? Think of it as a training exercise. The Merchants Association will reward us handsomely.
Let's go, begin Paralogue battle. Or, I don't know if I should. Return to previous screen. Obviously, let's go.
We don't have time to lose. Let's take care of this quickly.
Thank you so much.
I'm always curious about Dorothea being first on this list.
I am grateful.
Well, Seteth and Felix I can see. Alright, what type of scenario are we looking at here? Go to the map. Zoom out. I could have sworn I could zoom out more, unless this is a very small map, perhaps. Alright, so we have... Oh, we got a Wyvern Rider. I think this is our first Wyvern Rider of the game. Alright, we got 2 of them. Thankfully not seeing many spellcasters though, meaning Dudu can get maximum efficiency out. And the big question is, given how inward in the town that we are, will there be any surprises we have to kind of be on guard for? Interestingly, it seems that Shamir and Alois aren't green, but rather blue, so they should be directly controllable, maybe? But alright, okay. So far, not too bad. Okay, we're probably gonna need... You know, I think... Oh. Actually, yeah, no, I think basically the dude down south is for the best. Yeah, we'll have him basically go center. But we're gonna need support from... at least one archer. We don't got a lot of deployable units either in this mission. Let's go to who is being deployed here. Alright. Okay, first we're going to turn off all non-mandatory ones, including unassigning adjacents, or adjutants. Alright, well we're going to need an archer, since we're dealing with wyverns. Or wyverns. Bringing Ash along would be the worst idea. Although I guess basically one big thing is, like, who are our weakest compatriots here? I got Flayn, Mercedes, a bit shockingly. Okay, we have room for 3 more. We've already chosen all the weaker ones. And in this group, we don't have to do, and yeah, I think we're gonna need to do, who's already a bit weak, thankfully. I was thinking actually cavalry, but in hindsight, that might not be as needed. Because if we don't use cavalry, everyone should march roughly in similar formation. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think... And there we go. And then as for adjutants... Alright, who should be paired up with Byleth here? Erring on the side of Dimitri. And then... Who else needs the most support? And probably Cyril, given he's at level 18. Well, actually, no. Lysithia's at 17. I wish I could recall who she actually has a dialogue with. I mean, we know she has dialogue with Felix. You know, that's not that bad. And Felix technically has a bow and arrow that he should be able to join in on the attacks with her. Alright. Back to map. Alright, let's see if Didu's still... Alright, Didu's still down south. Going to have Cyril actually be the archer for this particular group. That said, I don't want... We got 2 healers. The question is, which healer should go with the group down south? I'm thinking Mercedes. And then Flayn on the eastern group here. And then Lysithia's going to need the experience most of all. And Annette can probably join south with Ash kind of going east. I think that should work. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And should be good fight. Defeat the enemy commander. Defeat conditions, Shamir or Alois fall in battle. Makes it all the more worried they're going to move on their own.
Tremble before us! We are the great navy of Elmira. Resist, and we'll burn this town to the ground!
The Elmira Navy. This is going to be tougher than I expected.
They're obviously bluffing, but it seems to be working on the merchants. Shall we?
It's the Knights! Please, save us! We'll reward you handsomely!
I mean, I didn't see
It would
any...
be a disaster if they attacked our shops. Please, don't let them into town.
Okay, there we go.
We've got you. Leave it to the Knights of Seiros.
Protect the town from pirates. If the pirates get into town and remain for a total of 5 turns, you'll have failed the mission. Alright. That still makes the wyverns a bit concerning.
Here
Alright.
goes.
Let's try to get a net down south.
To work.
You know, Shamir can probably try to join up with Cyril.
I'll give it my all.
Let's see here. Okay, thankfully, yeah, we do have direct control of Eloise. That's good. Who should be a frontliner, though? We're kind of missing someone up there. I definitely kind of stack the odds a bit, not great here. Oh boy, alright, 30 and 27, so Lasithia should be in the back. Flayn will have to just kind of... I guess technically Flayn can heal if she's in the back a bit better.
Leave it to me.
It's gonna be a bit tough.
Ready and able.
Stay focused.
Let us away.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay for now. And thankfully the enemies we're dealing with are pretty weak here. And as for our group here... might be able to be a bit more proactive here. Just kind of run out and... as long as we stay in a certain formation, should be okay.
What should I do?
Yeah, I think this might be okay. Yeah, we'll take out the range one first.
Sufficient.
Ready when you are.
Kind of like I thought, he's not able to take them down entirely right away. Although... wish that the combat arts are kind of turning on by default, and I don't want that. Could do point-blank volley. But nah, I think we can do better than that. Yeah, let's... well, first confirm that Mercedes can actually take down one of these guys by herself. She should be able to, yeah. Yeah, I think... take down this guy.
Oh, I won!
And then... we just weaken them a bit here. Sarah can take at least one thing of damage, and Mercedes can heal it up.
I'll keep it up.
Not bad. Good level up there. Looks like an intense battle has taken place here. Received Rusted Gauntlets.
You were outmatched. I don't have time for failure.
I mean, at least it's magic.
Let's try this.
Oh no. This is gonna be an AoE attack here. them to go after Mercedes.
Let's keep our guard up.
Good. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Alright, I think Samir and Annette can potentially hold down the fort. We can start moving other people roughly forward. I mean, especially with kind of the dude taking the lead down here. Kind of wondering how easily we can kind of bait them away here. Guess if Mercedes were to pop a vulnerary. Is it worth it though? Probably. 10 HP is going to eventually slowly not be as relevant. And yeah, basically we'll keep Cyril there, using him as a bit of bait there, sadly, but you know, it works. Alright, then for everybody else... Yeah, I think... Alright, first fire.
It's over.
Alright, and then... Yeah, this should work.
Prepare yourself.
Cool.
I prevailed.
So both immediate fronts freed up.
You're relentless.
You know, we might want to keep Byleth at the line, just in case anyone makes a surprise appearance. Do we try to take down this guy? Yeah, I think we do. He's on a healing tile, but if we kind of bring mostly range folk, that should be okay. Yeah, Byleth himself basically just chilling. But we will keep it that way, so we can kind of clean up anyone that gets in.
I know where I stand.
I actually didn't think he would take him down in one hit.
Ha ha ha! Smash up the houses and trash the shops! Swipe anything that's not nailed down!
If they attack the town, we won't even be able to pay the knights their reward.
That Wyvern lied to me. He said he was going to attack Cyril.
That's not good. The pirates have got into town. We have to beat them quick.
Don't worry, he cheated. Alright. Well, technically Shamir is part of the gang now, so she should get experience. And that should weaken him up for Annette. Because usually Wyvern Riders have a bit of extra magic defense, but not as much as Pegasus Riders.
What's done is done.
Alright, good. Alright, how do I want to tackle this here? Oh, wrong one. Oh, did not mean to do one either. It's like, where's the button that turns on all the enemy stuff? Here we go. I do wish I had at least 2 melee guys up here. I could try to take Byleth along, but we do risk overextending. But that might be okay for just taking down this dock here. Yeah, so we'll kind of do that. Yeah, let's try to be a bit careful sending him into the enemy area just yet. As for these two... yeah, I think just go like that for right now. And alright, as for our southward gang here, just continue the march. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Alright, go ahead and turn. The big thing is they're going to keep on spawning guys potentially, and then we're going to need at least a few people to kind of put a cap on things. Okay. This should be good.
Doing my part.
Alright, and then we'll move Byleth up 1. Although, double check, make sure, yeah, we do not want to use the Sword of the Creator on pirates. Alright, Steel Sword there. Get Lysithias back up. Move Alois into a bit of danger. Flayn to assist. Topping him off in case he starts killing a lot of people in a row, which lends him to getting hit more often. Alright. Then we can go ahead and send Dedue into the fray. Alright, that should be good. And just to cover our bases a bit, we're going to have Shamir try and take the east gate, and Annette guard the south gate.
Should I have held back?
Trying to see exactly what the divide will be. Of course, doing a gambit. Oh, miss.
Let's go.
Alois being on level 15 might get hit by this, which is going to then potentially hurt someone behind. Alright, cool. Didn't.
Weak.
Oh, Dedue. Just completely balked up.
Weak.
0 times 4, still 0.
Threat eliminated. I suppose I've improved.
Yeah, age-based strength defense. That is good for your Fortress Knight archetype. Alright, let's see. Who should try to get this? Probably Cyril. He'll take a bit of damage, if that's okay.
Yeah, I won!
Alright, with that, we can have the Dedue begin boarding. And then, honestly, the Try and heal herself, gonna have Mercedes heal Cyril here.
That helps.
There we go. Got a bit of extra health there for Mercedes to just make sure nothing happens. Alright, and as for over here...
You don't have time for this! You were outmatched.
Get Lysithia a bit more experience there.
I'm impressed.
And then, yeah, we'll move Byleth forward 1. Ash move up, and... yeah, this should be okay.
That's how it goes.
I prefer to have Flayn take down this guy, which, cool, is doable.
Did that suffice?
And then, yeah, we'll have Cyril push forward 2. Oof. Okay, we'll have him push forward 1. Basically retain that choke point here so he can't get attacked from multiple directions. And, alright, looks like everyone but the folks in town have moved. Still, get Shamir a bit closer to the east gate. And we'll park in it right on the border.
No hard feelings.
Saw that coming. Allow me to demonstrate. That is that.
I do enjoy seeing Dimitri join in the background.
Let's try some.
Alright, well the gambit hit. Yep, it will. Oh, master skills for mercenary.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Learn the ability advantage. Yep, now we're rooted in place, sadly.
Not so fast.
Poor Flayn. Alois is eating up all the XP.
Just doing my duty.
Ineffective. Sufficient.
Always enjoy the bulky knight types. Just I can just park in a choke point and take down everybody. Except mages. Alright, well... Oof. I realized that basically steel bow is down to 6 durability. Killer bow, maybe? Yeah, I think killer bow. Aw, no crit. Now the question is, can Lysithea take down both these guys? Yes, she can. So we're gonna have her take down the tougher of the two, and assume she can tank out the counterattack.
Of course I won.
Battalion level up. Level from 2 to 3 for Kingdom use. Alright, and then... And not much we can do there. It's like, how much can we kind of like close that off and then get Flayn a bit in here? And then as for Didu and crew, okay, we'll roll the dice here.
That worked out.
Cool, battalion level up. Church of Seiros is now 4. Alright. Continue Didu's northern march. Get Mercedes where Didu was. Just to fully top off both herself and Cyril.
Oh, well, thanks.
Do a heal. Alright. I think that's everyone on the forward front line here. Yeah, we'll keep Shamir in town, just in case.
Don't waste it.
I was thinking it's like sometimes Gambits can hit pretty hard, and yep. Didn't take her down, thankfully.
Not so fast. Not so fast.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm okay with this because that means that Flayn can actually take the kill for the XP. Alright, probably have Ash finish this guy off here. Yeah, and this should be the... just 2 charges of the 6 durability steel bow.
That was tough.
Okay, I think all good there. Looks like they can't move, but combat should be over pretty shortly here. Oh, can't actually take this guy down. Alright. But Alois could just instant destroy him. Guess we'll roll the dice on wind. Alright. And then... yeah, let's see if Cyril can't bag a kill here. Seemingly not, though. Ooh. Get the dude to try and secure the kill. Cool.
A threat eliminated.
Poor Mercedes, just ever so slightly behind and can't actually get any kills. Then I think... gonna leave Alois just idling. I'd rather him not get the kill, but we'll see what the enemy does.
Not so fast.
There's only 65% chance to hit. Alright, and down.
I had no other option. Not so fast.
And then, yay, there we go.
Not so fast.
More XP for other people. Excellent. Weakened, meaning that I think Mercedes might be able to bag that kill. Alright, Mercedes, you're up.
Had to be done. I feel more powerful.
I'll take resistance to speed. And dexterity is technically not bad, because I think she was the one that had passive for bow. So we could build her out that way if we wanted to. It's like we're really hoping that we don't get a bit of a counter attack here. Okay, only an 83% chance to hit, but 36% chance to crit, so... full on gambling here. Alright, and then have Flayn finish off this guy.
It's the least I could do.
So close to that level up. Alright, and then I think we can have Alois bottle up these guys.
It could get rough.
And we're gonna try to move her over to the healing thing, and well, Byleth kind of be guard just in case. Alright, the other two are still guarding town. Cool.
This is our chance.
I'm trying to remember who's right behind him. Alright, cool. Miss. 2 attacks on the pirate, and then we'll see, does Alois kill them? Yes, he does.
No hard feelings.
Alright. Spark Lysithia there. Alright, we can actually make the shot. Yeah, let's roll the dice.
I must steel myself.
Looks like an intense battle took place here, and got Rusted Bow. Send that to the convoy. And then as for the pirate, let's see. How did he do against magic? Oh, he would actually counterattack, interestingly enough. Alright, 0% chance to crit. Yeah, we'll do this in Mercedes.
Hey! Careful!
Reassuring.
You successfully protected the town.
Well, that's over with. They were a lot more trouble than I expected.
Thank you so much. Here's your reward. Please take it.
Received large bullion. Send that to the convoy. Receive Seraph Robe to the convoy. You know, I want to be a bit surprised, but he was the main leveling tank for the entire Eastern Pass, so good on you, Alois, MVP, despite the fact you gained no XP. Renown increased. You successfully completed the Paralogue and earned a battalion. Battalion, Seiros Archers, was added to your barracks. Not bad. Alright, go ahead, save. We'll save on 3.
My thank you.
Good gracious, I didn't expect it to become such a large-scale battle.
It seems they caused the merchants unnecessary confusion by disguising themselves as Almirans.
We taught the pirates a lesson, though. That should calm them down a bit. I know this was more than you signed up for, but you really saved us.
It was an interesting experience. It was good training. Good training.
Thanks for your help. This can't be how you were expecting your day to go.
Patient and understanding, just like Captain Gerald. We owe you a token of our appreciation, I think. Take the reward from the Merchants Association. Share it with your students if you like.
Really? I can't accept this. I'll just say really?
Take it. We'll collect our reward from the Eastern Church. Besides, Alois could never keep it for himself.
Of course not. We knights serve as the sword and shield of Saint Seiros herself. We pride ourselves on our integrity. We reject all rewards that are not perfectly legitimate.
In other words, he's a coward who would feel guilty and lose sleep over it. That's also one of his many merits.
Shamir, you don't mince words. Though it does seem like you've learned how to show a little respect.
Must have learned that from you.
I don't remember teaching you that. Anyway, Professor, keep the compensation. I'd say you've earned it. Those merchants really needed your help. For all the buying and selling they do, they're not so good at trading blows. You get it? Trading blows? They... and merchants, they... Oh, forget it.
We have to prepare for our next mission. Until next time, Professor.
Violet looks so disappointed in Alois. Alright. So, likely in Ocean View next, since Flayn needs experience more than Ash does. Though I'm a bit curious here. Can we... Okay, doesn't seem we can actually go to town shops here, so no repairing poor Ash's beat-up bow. So yes, an ocean view, Western Church extremists have taken over land sacred to Kikal, one of the four saints. Seteth heads out to rid the area of them, and Flayn insists on going along. Deploy for an ocean view? Yes.
My thank you.
An ocean view, White Clouds, Chapter 9, The Cause of Sorrow.
Brother, please wait.
For the last time, Flayn, the answer is no.
You are departing for the Rhodos coast, are you not? I must come.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
But I must. Ah, Professor, you have come at just the right time.
What's going on? I don't like the sound of that. We'll go, what's going on?
Surely it must be fate that you have appeared at a time of my greatest need. My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
A mission?
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. With this action, they are no longer merely believers of a different creed. They are a dangerous threat that cannot be ignored. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
I too wish to be of use to the Church. And I do admit I am terribly worried about my brother. No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come. Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition?
Why me?
If you are there to protect me, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us?
Very well. Begin Paralogue battle. Not right now. Return to previous screen. So, very well.
Wonderful. Let us depart at once.
I do wonder... I think we should be good that there's no additional Paralogues next in-game weekend. But alright. First, let's see who to deploy. First turn off, everybody. Alright. Thankfully, Flayn and Seteth basically are just kind of built in here. Shamir needs XP. Lysithea needs XP. Cyril needs XP. Dorothea can't get XP. Alright, we got 4 units left. I'm looking at the battlefield, and I do see magic caster, so cavalry might be better than to do. Although, all 3 of our cavalry... Yeah, 22 to 23, so they are in the higher level. Though we are dealing with higher level enemies too, so we got to be a bit more on guard. I mean, I say as I'm still bringing the sub-20 characters, but that should be okay. Yeah, I think basically Mercedes is both useful and she can get some XP. As for Ash... debating on having him sit it out, since his steel bow is a bit weak and all the other bows he has right now are special. I think... Ingrid and Dimitri could be good. I got 1 more slot. And I guess we can just go full cavalry. Alright, and then as for the adjutants... Alright, who should join Byleth? You know, we'll do Dorothea. And then... I do wonder if Sylvain's passive activates with someone of the opposite gender as an adjutant, but I kind of doubt that, though. Alright, the folks not coming. Alright, Alright, I think basically we can just pair Lysithian Felix again. Alright, I think that looks good. Now take a look at the map here. Oh yeah, I forgot Seteth was a Wyvern Rider. Nice. Also in hindsight, it makes sense that the Western Church would be full of spellcasters. And a Western Church soldier. Yeah, I think definitely better not to basically field Portadoo. He would not like how many spellcasters there are here. Okay, so the shoal is navigatable with non-flyers, but flyers have no effect. That's good. Alright, and as for who to have go where, I think we go with one of our old tried and true tactics of Ingrid taking the lead. They have 2 leaders? There's a priest over there, and a priest over there. Okay, so yeah, 3 priests we're dealing with here. So I kind of think cavalry per priest. Probably Dimitri to the whoa. Fire Emblem is starting server maintenance. Alright, didn't know that was a thing, but okay. I mean, it makes sense, but I wouldn't imagine there would be server maintenance. Alright, yeah, basically Dimitri to the east, Felix to the west, and Ingrid to the north. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Alright, I think overall, not a bad comp here. Let's go ahead and save. Save slot 2. Alright, I should be good to fight. Rout the enemy and defeat if Seteth or Flayn falls.
You heretics who defile our goddess! The sacred coast belongs to us, the Western Church. You are the heretics! Begone from here at once! Silence, dog of the apostates! Prepare to receive our righteous blades! I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Wait, brother! I shall accompany you!
Man, obviously the east one's probably the closest, but let's have also... Ooh, okay. The beach is not a fun time for cavalry. This is gonna be something.
I'm on it.
Well, I guess we're in for quite the venture here. So, I mean, I guess we could try dismounting. You know what, Ingrid? Yeah, dismount. Alright, cool. She can actually mount up if she wants to. That's nice. You know what? Same for you, Dimitri.
Let us away.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, we'll keep Flayn a bit
Guide me well.
covered. And we'll have Seteth. Yeah, we'll have him fly all the way over there, and then prep for a turnaround.
To work.
I'd say she is just straight up a sniper, if I recall. Yep. Alright, so she doesn't have any melee attacks here. Nope. I'm debating if I want to keep Byleth in the middle.
Stay focused.
Yeah, probably. Still got that steel sword equipped. Good. Yeah, we'll keep her right here. For Shamir.
Dictable.
Cool. Alright. You know, honestly, that works out very well. Take a bit of damage there. Yeah, alright, I think basically have Shamir do the opening volley. Alright, and then we should be able to have Flayn.
Leave! Let Mother rest in peace!
Girl's totally a dragon.
My brother will be pleased. They say experience beats growth.
I mean, I'm glad for HP and resistance, but wish one of her other stats went up there. Alright, looks like Ingrid can only attack one person, so might as well beat the person in front of us.
Seems I prevailed.
But I finish off this guy. I mean, Dark Spike's pretty good. I'm a bit curious, actually. Can Byleth not kill them? Hey, Byleth does not kill them. Cool. Alright, go ahead and give that to Lysithia.
You underestimated me.
I don't have time for failure.
A second failure, but it isn't magic. Alright, then for this team over here, Felix, go ahead and dismount. And yeah, I think basically that's for the better. Man, what rough terrain. And we'll basically have Seteth kind of chill right there to act as support. Alright, try to get the Eastern team here, actually. Move Seteth a bit out of the way. Alright, get attack there, but not over here, okay. Leave room for Seiros to be able to do a full, what, like three movements to the east? Alright, keep on basically pressing the center there. Cool. Those guys hit a bit hard, so I'm slightly worried about them, so kind of swapping. I believe in Ingrid's ability to power through some mages in the center. And then, yeah, we'll have Shamir trying to come by Ingrid. Let's see, Lysithia, can you get the kill here? Yeah.
You were outmatched.
Authority is now B.
I see.
Learn the ability, defensive tactics.
Not good enough.
Felix leveled up with speed and magic, which, given he has like the side hobby of black mage essentially, it's not too shabby. Might want to. Nah, I think we can maybe wait for Byleth to sync up here. Yeah, in fact, we can just do this right now.
Well done.
There we go. We'll get Felix a bit onto dry land. Alright, Eastern group. Yeah, can start stuff here. I think this should be okay.
It is our duty to worship Saint Kehoe. We will not allow heretics to come near.
Good job, Dimitri.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Yeah, not bad. HP strength, dex speed. Right, 11 sword. Send that to the convoy.
But it was for the sake of the goddess.
Alright. Can Seteth do anything with this? Alright, he cannot, so... Wasn't quite certain about that. Alright, Flayn gets some free experience. Recovered 1 gambit use. Huh, they're actually going to be trying to attack Seteth next turn. Really thought that basically I'd have to like park Seteth or Flayn and like activate the monuments, but good to know that that's not required.
Nice try.
That spell would have hit pretty hard. Alright, here should get this kill. Thinking Cyril. Okay. This should be fine. He weakens it where Flayn can basically take the XP, hopefully.
Too slow.
I say hopefully, since being a priest character, they probably have strong magic resistance. Oh. There we go. Oh. 1 HP. Oh boy. Is there anything soft I can hit this person with? Not really. Yep, I think we just gotta roll the dice here with Flayn. Maybe we get lucky and get a crit. Nope. Alright, then definitely have Dimitri get the kill, and we'll have him do it with the sword to get some sword XP.
You never had a chance.
Alright, and then as for Ingrid, actually, further north. Alright, I'll roll these dice.
Too slow.
Cool.
I aim for greatness. I will get stronger still.
Yeah, dex, luck, defense, resistance. I like those things for my magic busting knight. Alright, so the group over here. Yeah, I got Felix there. There we go. Park Mercedes behind him for the passive. Oh, who hasn't? Oh, Seteth hasn't moved yet.
So obvious. That went as expected.
It's gonna be so weird once Felix is a dancer. But I'm also okay with it. Hey, where are they going? I mean, I guess if they're going after Ingrid, that's not the worst thing that could happen. I could try to use Leticia as bait. No, it's not the worst idea. Let's try to get everyone huddled up here for moral support. Alright, and then ask for Ingrid. Continue marching. Shamir can try to support. And ground gang can... You know, I think mounting back up should be okay. Alright, got a mace. Nice. Send it to convoy, but that should be good replacement for when the Deuce breaks down. It's like, try to see how much I can inch Seteth forward without putting him in danger. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try and move Byleth up here, but not hit the guy. Mercedes, I want you to heal her.
That helps.
And then hoping she can kind of like seal the kill for herself. Cool, no chance of crit. That's always one thing to watch out for. But that doesn't mean Lysithea can't crit. Yeah!
This is what I do. There's still a long way to go.
Yeah, magic and speed. I'll take that.
Knew you could do it.
There we go. Move Felix a bit into the danger zone. Alright, Ingrid. How hard can you hit this guy?
I did what I had to.
She's definitely slowly taking damage, so I'm gonna have to be a bit careful there. The tricky issue is trying to take the bush. And any more forward, so it's like... Alright, you know, Cyril, go over there. Dimitri, get up there, dismount, wait. That's ever get psychic? No. Restore, though, as an AoE heal. Alright. Maybe try to get Ingrid close enough to receive one of those. Alright, continue marching Shamir up as well. The only one who hasn't moved is Seteth. Basically, he's there as a worst case scenario. Oof. Alright, let's... Yeah, try to get this guy a bit closer. Yeah, we're gonna have Sylvain stop there. Heal him back up.
You're a big help.
Confirm the target. Cool.
I'll do my best.
Okay, we can probably try to move Ingrid up here. Oh, actually. Oh, no, not rescue. Oh, can I not do... Oh, can't do restore. Though in hindsight. Does restore not do what I think it does? She has status ailments. Okay, yeah. So that's not a heal. Debating on like how I want to go about healing Ingrid, but I think at this rate, it should be okay. Like, we could teleport her up and ever join this side of things, but I don't think that's completely necessary. Actually, not. Seteth can join for emotional support. And we're gonna park that gang. There we go.
Easy.
Excellent. It's all coming together. Alright, now how do I want to dismantle this? And I would like to get Mercedes some experience here. Oof. Yeah, as to be expected. Enemies have strong anti-magic resistance. Interesting that the attacking with the Blessed Lance hurts Sylvain way more, and it strengthens the enemy. Okay, yeah, we'll do Iron Sword. Alright, yeah, move Byleth forward one. I think Byleth can take one kill.
Each battle a chance to grow. Another step forward.
Yeah, not bad. Alright, Lestithia, can you finish the guy off? Yeah! And if she misses, it's gonna hurt, but 100% chance to hit, so no miss.
You were outmatched.
Then level up. Alright, how far? Yeah, sad, like she can only really move one forward, but get Sylvain back up to full. And alright, as for over here... Alright, Flayn's 18, Cyril's 19, so Flayn, can you get this kill? She cannot. Cyril, can you weaken this enemy without killing them? Alright, he can. Alright, then... There we go.
I prevailed. A bit disappointing.
Indeed. I mean, some defense isn't bad. Ooh, Reason now D+.
Well worth the effort.
Mastered Reason level 2 and Fire. Alright. Yeah, just trying to get Ingrid a bit more forward. Same with Shamir. Dimitri can now leave the bush, but I'll have him kind of work a bit in tandem here with some backup. Alright, like I thought, she can go all the way forward. Man, though, I gotta say, Seiros, massive range. But alright, Dimitri, how much damage can you do here? Alright. Chance of crit, but even if he crits, should be survivable. I think crits are like 3 times as much damage, and even that might be going off of like outdated information.
The goddess protects us. We will never yield to the likes of you.
It's like, it told me he would be dead. Shamir, can you You know what? Yes, do it. She doesn't need XP after all.
This'll make the job easier.
Yep, Dex and speed. I'll take that. Received Black Pearl.
Goddess, have you abandoned us?
I am still curious if, like, Seteth and Flayn and Ray are... Like, are they Tiki's kids from OG Fire Emblem stuff? I'm gonna say OG, but Tiki was also in Awakening. Tiki was in a number of different games, because I know she appeared more in the older ones, too. But all got her start with Shadow Dragon, the OG. Yeah, let's try to bait that person. She's gonna make quick work of this guy.
Sleep in the dirt.
Alright, one more thing to take. Let's see here. Let's see, how much damage can you do to this guy? Alright. Yeah, let's do it.
I just worked harder.
Cool, mastered skills for mage.
Perfect comprehension.
Learn the ability, Fiendish Blow.
Maybe this will.
And Felix has mastered Mercenary, gaining Vantage. And it's like, neither of these two can hurt each other all that much. Oop. Got a vulnerary for free. Send that to Convoy. I didn't even see that item. There we go. Like, I could just end it here now. Chance of critting, though. Yeah, you know what? We'll wait. I think all this area over here is cleared. Yep. Alright, Felix. How does battle look for you? 14% chance of critting on their part. And not lightly either. Could try a Killer Lance blow. Oof. And nothing much changes this calculus, sadly. Alright, we'll park Mercedes right here. I think we could cause him to basically suffer a bit of that, but no, okay. So we'll park her there. Get so close, yet so far. Alright, we're gonna roll the dice here with the Killer Lance.
Heretics, prepare to taste the power of the true servants of the goddess.
Dang.
So obvious.
Gonna need you to move.
There we go.
Whoops. Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine. Received Advance Seal. Send that to the convoy.
That is the last of them. Flayn, will you place some flowers at the monument?
Of course, brother. That is what I came here to do.
You can't shake the vision of an ally falling in battle. Feels like this place under some kind of protection. Experience obtained. There you go, Sylvain. It covered one gambit use, even though the battle's over. Hey, MVP Lysithea. I was thinking it'd be her. Lysithea's motivation is maxed out. Renown increased. You successfully completed the Paralogue and earned a battalion. Battalion Kickle Wyvern Company was added to your barracks. Battalion Catholian Monks was added to your barracks. Alright, save and save slot 3 again.
My thank you.
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place. But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands.
Alright, more divine weapons.
Trust them to you. I must confess, despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me.
Sentimental significance?
Yes. This stone monument is not merely here to commemorate Saint Keyhole. It is also the grave of my wife.
You are safe now, Mother. Finally, you may find peace.
Your mother is also buried here?
I suppose you have earned the right to know. But this must remain between us. Flayn is actually my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person.
I'll admit, surprise to me. I really thought it was the whole older brother, younger sister trope, but alright. Flayn's his daughter. I had no idea, or I suspected as much. I had no idea.
Due to certain circumstances, it is more convenient for us to masquerade as siblings for the time being. There are many who would seek to harm Flayn due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such individuals. Mercifully, I happen to look quite young for my age. We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
Totally dragons. That's true enough, if you say so. I'd say that's true enough. I fell for it.
Mother loved the coast so much. She and I came here together often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. Due in no small part to Mother.
I still come here to fish from time to time, using the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years, and how I wish I could return to them.
We cannot turn back the clock, Father. We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
You're right. That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward. Come then. Let us return home.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
Byleth received the Spear of Asal and the Cadius Staff. Boy, how many? Huh. These are silver compared to the normal weapons like gold. Sacred weapon. Alright. A Sacred Staff linked to the Crest of Catholian. Magic attack range +1. Restores HP every turn. And the Spear of Asal. Sacred weapon. Crest of Kickle. That restores HP every turn. Effect increased with Crest. Interesting. Well, we'll send... Yeah, Crest Bearer can use Firequake. Crest of Daphnel. Crest Bearer can use Ruined Sky. Grants Byleth Aloneness power and the ability to use Ruptured Heaven. I do wonder if we should give the sacred weapons to their individuals. Like, probably. But it just still feels a bit weird. Yeah, we might as well put them away for now. Alright, send the Lance of Ruin to convoy, and the Lue into the convoy.
My, thank you so much.
I'm eyeing that time. We're not even at the hour-and-a-half mark yet, though, so it's like, we're still good, but my own personal thing is like, we gotta potentially kind of hurry, even though I do want to do social conversation links. Instruct manually. Alright, instruct. Alright, who's instructable? Well, Lysithea maxed down, so we'll give her an instruction. Alright, try to get her that sword skill here.
Easier than I thought.
Praise!
Don't stop. Keep it coming.
Yeah, there we go.
Easier than I thought. Easier than I thought.
Dang. It's like we know from the past that you can get 2 stars in a single go, but not lucky, sadly. Alright, and then next, she's at max. I don't think she had any 3-star skill. No. But yeah, we could probably just... I say, of the classes, is it possible for us to look at the requirements for some of these other ones here? Okay, Warlock, Death requires reason. Does anything else require a reason of the mixture? Not in the advanced classes. What about the master classes out? Reason in sword. Reason in faith. Yeah, maybe... Although I don't think any of these had a Warlock available to it, which we know there's like dark classes, which don't get listed here, weirdly. So... Although, actually, hold on. I know, I'm just like... In a hurry on time! Anyway, let me mull this over. I just want to see what the advanced classes require skill-wise. Well, okay, so there isn't a grade above A. There's no, like, requires S rank. Alright, and I'll try to... Oh, she's already at A for that, so... And I guess A plus could be at least attemptable. So yeah, we'll just dump it all in reason.
I learned a lot. Yes, that's it.
Praise!
I'll get the next one too. Yes, that's it. Yes, that's it.
That's my girl. All the perfects. Or most of the perfects. Alright, Ash is at max next. Yep, still going for that, but let's try to get the 3-star skill.
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
There we go. Alright, as for others, looks like Shamir and Mercedes. They have at least basically 2 rounds to go with here. Alright, not seeing any star skill, so we'll put both these into, ooh.
I failed.
She's not the type to seemingly would probably want consolation, so we'll say critique.
Okay, I understand.
I always forget that failing is an option for these people. Alright, and as for Mercedes, yeah, let's try to get her faith up to at least B. Ooh, no perfect. Then, boy, Ingrid's full of B skills. I feel like Sylvain's gonna need probably something at some point once he gets Dancer, so... Maybe Authority? Alright, out of points. Begin lecture.
Professor,
I would hypothesize that reason, while necessary, cannot result in true understanding without a little faith. You'll let me test this theory, won't you? Focus on the skills to excel as Warlock, and to focus on reason and faith skills to excel as Grimoire. Yes. Asithia's goals have been changed.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navrand. The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play? Very well. Begin! Time! That's all, folks! Splendid! All three of you were fantastic! Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Blue Lion House. Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for Golden Deer House. Can't say why.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
I knew I had it in me.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
I wonder if Shamir focuses on dexterity instead of charisma. By winning the White Heron Cup, Sylvain obtained the certification for the Dancer class. Learn the Sword Dance Combat Art and the Sword Avoidance plus 20 ability. Now, if only he could just, finish mastering the Cavalier class. It's Dimitri's birthday. Hey! And now a tea party for you, Dimitri. Alright, let's see. What would he like? Earthy tones could be good. Revitalizing, gentle, refined, not really. Cleansing, calms the nerve and tightens concentration, maybe. Cost effective. I think earthy tones for the Almerian pine needles might be the best here.
I apologize for the wait.
Offer some tea.
Thank you.
Fuck. Dreamy knights, cute monks, someone you look up to. I think someone you look up to.
Ah.
They were drawn to the conversation.
So it is.
Guessing someone's age, monastery security, first crushes. I'm kind of leaning towards first crushes.
I think not.
They don't seem very interested in this topic. Aww. Relaxing at the sauna, the ideal professor, cooking mishaps. The ideal professor, They were drawn to the conversation. Nice tea time. Impactful conversations, too.
Thank you for the treat. I had a wonderful time. I would love to do this again, if that is acceptable to you.
This should be perfect.
Excellent. 5 smoothing stones. Because we have weapons that need repairing pretty badly. Excellent. The Lysithia getting reason to B+.
I'm getting it.
Learn the ability. Reason level 4. Glancing at the time, actually... Yeah, connection unsuccessful because the server is down.
Your effort.
The White Heron Cup sounds like it was a great success. Now we can all look forward to the ball. Enjoy yourself. Cool. Morphous Plum, Lavender Blend, Renown, and Money. Quest complete. Oh yeah, it's just like... all the percents are gone. It's like, oh yeah, because that's the online stuff. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, we got support. Yeah, so what I'm thinking we do is we do support conversations, do a bit of cleanup on different jobs, because we have 3 folks now that are done mastering their current class, and then we'll go ahead and call it, because I am running short on time, so I don't think we can do another round of Paralogue and generic battle. So we'll do that next time and try to fit in the story too. Alright, so Dimitri and Ash, what's your story?
Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri, would you, do you want to train together today?
Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting. And afterward, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
Oh, yes, I suppose, I mean, sure, that is, it would be my pleasure to dine with you? I mean,
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
That all makes sense, Your Highness. But I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies, even me.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you. But you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness. That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
All right.
Let's start from the beginning, then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got.
Demeter and Ash retain support level B. And aw, the two of them working it out. Alright, Mercedes and Felix. Oh, that'll take some time for that bond to deepen. So Mercedes and Cyril.
What's this? Well, if it isn't Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here? The warmth must have put him right down. He looks so cute when he's napping. I'll just keep reading. No need to disturb him. Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
It's Mercedes. I hope you'll commit my name to memory.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's hard to say.
You're from Elmira, aren't you? I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the Academy.
Ah, it's great. I eat every day.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you hungry? You should eat up, to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
Okay. Thank you, Mar...
Just call me Mercy. That's what my friends call me.
Mercy. Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a good sleep, but there's work to do now. See ya.
It doesn't seem like he has very many friends here. It's troubling, but I probably shouldn't pry.
Mercedes and Cyril have attained support level C. And strangely, I think that's actually all the support conversations. Thought there'd be more given the two battles. But alright, okay, that's out of the way. Certifications. Alright, we got Byleth up here, which, not a lot of options. Like, we could do Thief, which wouldn't be the worst thing. Priest does not have a guaranteed chance of passing. And can't do any of the advanced classes. I've been slacking on my own skills, but I guess that kind of makes sense. I'm a bit surprised that we don't have... I thought we'd been putting some stuff into logic, but... yeah, I guess we don't have rank C on it yet. So, probably then switch over to Thief. Because, I mean, if we can unlock maybe like a... yeah, like a lock touch ability. Like, just opening any door we need to. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Alright, so... Byleth becomes Thief. Use Exam Field to have Byleth take the... use Exam Field to have Byleth take the Thief Certification exam? Yes. As I trip over my words.
A new path to tread.
Change from current class into newly certified class? Yes. And then, let's see here. Before I forget, we're going to basically try and... yeah, it's inventory. Combat arts. Wait, no, not combat arts. It's the, abilities. There we go. Because we did get Vantage from mastering the previous class, which... when foe initiates combat, unit still attacks first if HP is above 50%. That'd be pretty good. No, that's probably better than Battalion Vantage. Yeah, I think... yeah, let's try... regular Vantage. Rather than Battalion Vantage. Because I want to keep the other two, just in case. Yeah, HP is always good, speed's always good. Alright, and then... Felix is up next. Oh. He doesn't even have to get Swordmaster yet. And we could roll the dice, but the advanced seals aren't the easiest things to come by. Could make him a dark mage. Oh, yeah, now think about it. Dark mage, huh. So he actually has the ability to do that. Thing is, though... Wait. Mercedes, you're not Mercedes. Annette. Yeah, she's not able to become into that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, and she doesn't use the Dark Seal at all. I'm rather intrigued by that, although what I want to double check here is, against his advanced class, do any of them use Dark Seal? Or is it just this one? It appears just to be the one. Iceman Heartseeker. I mean, we eventually do want him to become... Was it Sword Saint? No, Mortal Savant. Which would require B or higher. So yeah, I think basically him doing a little stint here as Dark Mage wouldn't be the worst thing. I just wish it wasn't using a Dark Seal, because I don't know what other classes maybe use Dark Seal. Because I would imagine like any sort of like Dark Knight. I could have sworn one of the seals that we got mentioned Dark Knight. But no, yeah, Dark Knight's just a regular Master Seal. I'm a bit curious, like, can do become it? Is this a guy-only class? Yeah, it's kind of seeming that way. Huh. Interesting. I mean, not the first gendered class in these games, but I would have figured that something just like Dark Magic Caster would have been a free-for-all. Yeah, because even like Sylvain looks like he could become it too. But alright. I mean, you'd think that maybe, like, girls would have, like, a witch equivalent, but yeah, not seeing that really... I mean, the guys in general have more class choice, it seems. Huh. Interesting. Weird, but interesting. Alright, Felix, because I can't see anyone else that would probably have it become this, you will go ahead and become a Dark Mage. Use an exam still to have Felix take the certification, or the Dark Mage certification exam? Yes.
Easy.
Change from current class and a newly certified class? Yes. Okay. Well, trying to remember who else had hit a cap on their current class. And not Sylvain yet, although I'm a bit curious about where like his dancer is. We probably don't have to take the certification for it, because it was probably the quest that was the certification itself. Okay, Mercedes is still learning. Annette's still learning. Ingrid's still learning. Okay. Here, Leticia. Oof. Only 65% chance of becoming a warlock. I mean, a big question is what she's going to become in the end. Is it really not possible for her to become a priest? And just needs more faith. So I guess it looks like she didn't actually finish capping out her beginner class. Maybe we'll shift her over into that for a bit. Alright, Flayn's not done mastering. I'm surprised that Dorothea even shows up in this menu. But okay, looks like for everyone else, we are currently good. Alright, I do want to go to Abilities yet again. Double checking. Did I give, I'm trying to remember if I gave Ingrid whatever skill she got for getting all the way up to, Pegasus Rider. That's probably either Darting Blow or Alert Stance, so it looks like we're probably good. Because I can't see any of the current skills up there that would be that. Yeah, we should probably have her do Gambits a bit more often. Just one of those things that's easy to forget. Oh yeah, and then... Cool. So Felix does have his Black Magic Crit equipped. Yeah, Sword Prowess and Reason. Yep, I think that's good there. Now that said, Vantage is probably good here. I don't know if he's able to use swords at all anymore. It's like we could have him take a hit to HP, but that's probably not advisable. I'm a bit curious here. Does he have a sword still equipped? He does, okay. So he hasn't lost the ability to do that. As dangerous as it sounds, I think swapping out the HP plus 5 for the Vantage should be good. Kind of have a chance to kill anyone that comes at him. And then for Heartseekers, adjacent foes suffer avoidance minus 20. And he can do Miasma twice. Excellent. Well, once he learns it, but excellent. Alright. I think we are looking good there. I do want to double check. There's that Dancer class. Excellent. Yeah, so once he's done basically mastering the current one, he can switch over. Alright. Let's go ahead and save up here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it's gonna go fully up there. Cool. Looks like we are all good there. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Next time, like I said, we're gonna try and fit in the final Paralogue along with, you know, miscellaneous combat practice here, since we get 2 per, like when we choose battle, that is. And then, yeah, we'll do the main story chapter and try to wrap it up. So next time might go a bit longer than I would prefer, but hopefully not. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But alright, I really gotta be wrapping up things here. So, until next time, when we see the end of the month, later.